The pneumatic tire was invented in 1845. The guy who invented it died forgotten. And the brand the entire world associates with tires built its empire on a patent that didn't even hold up in court. Welcome back to Wiki Rabbit Hole, where I tell you weird true stories and you drive me deeper into Wikipedia madness. Don't forget to vote for the next topic down in the comments. We're starting today with Robert William Thomson. He was a 23-year-old, mostly self-taught engineer, and he just invented the pneumatic tire. Well, he called them aerial wheels. He tested them on a horse and carriage with one set running over 1,200 miles without failing. They worked perfectly. Nobody cared though, because rubber cost a fortune at the time, cars didn't exist, and bicycles were barely becoming a thing. So the invention was perfect, but completely useless. So Thomson struggled. He invented the fountain pen, took several odd jobs, and then died at 50. The world would move on. 43 years later, a Scottish veterinarian named John Boyd Dunlop made air-filled tires for his son's tricycle. The kid kept getting headaches on the bumpy roads, so Dunlop patents the idea in 1888, builds the Dunlop Tire Company, and starts mass production. And then, in 1892, some lawyers dig up some old records and find Thomson's patent, and Dunlop's main patent was declared invalid. He had only reinvented the thing from scratch without knowing it. Lawyers. He kept the company anyway, and his name stuck. Now the French. The Michelin brothers. They entered a car called the Leclerc in the 1895 Paris-Bordeaux-Paris race. This was the first automobile to run on pneumatic tires. They finished dead last. The tires needed replacing 22 times across the course of the race, but the crowd couldn't stop watching. And the massive loss basically launched the entire automotive tire industry. So they didn't invent the tire, they just showed up, failed spectacularly, and accidentally made history. So the actual inventor was Scotland's forgotten engineer. The brand who launched the whole thing didn't have a patent that would hold up. And the French, they lost the race and fell into the history books completely by accident. Alright, where do we go next? You pick. Here are the options. We got vulcanization, the rubber treatment that actually makes all this possible. The Michelin Guide, which is how a tire company accidentally, kind of on purpose, became the most powerful force in fine dining. Or we've got the automobile racing beginnings with the 1895 Paris-Bordeaux-Paris race. And then finally, Robert William Thomson, the full story of Scotland's forgotten engineer who invented everything and got credit for nothing. Drop your vote down in the comments.